Okay, good morning, everybody. Okay, thank you for being on time here. Okay, so just wait a few minutes for your friends. Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Internet Technology class. Okay, as usual, we're gonna have a class check. Okay, by calling your name, and you're gonna reply me with your student ID and the answer of the warm-up question. Okay, so warm-up question here this morning. Okay, is Internet technology type. Okay, so what the internet that you experience have the highest speed? Okay, for example, it's like 5G, it's like 4G, it's like the fiber optics, it's like gonna be the wireless LAN. Okay, where yourself have the best experience in terms of the internet speed itself. Okay, so I'm gonna let you recall yourself from the memory. Okay, where did you get the highest speed of the internet? Okay, from your experience. Okay, and how was that? Okay, so prepare the answer for that. About 5 minutes, I'm gonna call your name. Okay, and prepare for have a class check. All right. Okay, so prepare ourselves. Hang on. Why my AirPod Pro is not working? Okay, so please turn on the camera. We're gonna start have the class check. Knock knock. Turn on the camera, please. Okay, first person, Jiravin.
ครับ
Yep. Your ID and the answer of warm-up question. And turn on the camera as well. Okay, so the other people, please turn on the camera, prepare to answer. Jiravin, your turn. Go.
ครับผมเปิดแล้วครับ
Okay. Your student ID.
5910753085ครับ
In English, please. Oh, sure.
590753085
And the answer of the warm-up question.
Sorry what is a warm-up question
I asking the best experience of the internet. Okay, what you have the highest speed. Okay, where you get it and where. Just share the order of your experience of the best internet speed
speed of internet right
that you experienced before. Oh, okay. I get back to you later. Just ready for the one who's ready. Next person first. Okay, Nanapat.
Yes. 5910756245. The highest speed that I have got is 4G because my phone just support for that. I think the highest that's suitable for my phone is in the center of city like the Bangkok.
Yeah. Okay. That should be pretty fast. All right. Thank you. Okay. Next person, Julajit. Did you forget to turn on the microphone, Julajit?
6601075013 ครับ for me I think LTE as Singapore ครับ
Okay. How was that? Can you share, please?
I use I bought when I went into Singapore I bought the Singapore SIM and I used that the signal is through LTE and I test the internet at least I got is approximately 200 megabit per second at least and
Okay, so that GE, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, nice to share. Okay, next, Napasakon.
ค่ะ 6010751094 I think that Wi-Fi is the best because it's easy to connect and is convenient.
Right, thank you. Okay, the voice might be a little bit echoed here today. I don't know why my AirPod is not working. Sorry for that. Okay, next, Thanapat. Thanapat not here. Thanapat Dutch Pirom. Okay. Not okay. I skip for now. Okay. You here?
พัทรินีใช่ป่ะ
Oh,
พัทรินี
Okay. Next. Okay. Next. Sorry. Thanapat Leela Panwood. Not here, right? Okay. Okay. Not here. So next person, Patarini. Thank you.
6010 7552020. I think the best in my experience is LAN internet. It is more stable than my Wi-Fi.
Okay. Thank you. That's interesting, right? Okay. Next. Warawat.
5910640175. For my experience, I think LAN cable is the best for me because it transmits the signal stability.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Next, grid T. Grid T Niamson, not here. So next, Poprit.
61107555052. For me, I think LAN internet is the best internet speed that I have explained.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, next I see one.
6110755318, and I think the best experience I've got was about 100 and something megabit per second. Like I was sitting right next to the internet router at my house. Yeah.
Okay. So you're okay. That's good. I like it. Thank you. Okay. Next, Lasakon.
Yes. 6110755425. I think the LAN connection is the best for me.
Okay. Can you tell me why? Can I share the other why is that?
Oh, why? Because it has very stable connection.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, Elvin.
61107554441. The best for me is just normal Wi-Fi or 4G. It's not that different anymore.
Okay, interesting. Okay, next, Ankokomi.
Hello. 621075548 the best Wi-Fi I have experienced is at my friend's house, but I don't remember how fast it is. I mean the internet speed, but I noticed that it was really fast. Yes, that is Wi-Fi. Thank you.
Thank you. Fast and free.
Yeah.
That's good. Thank you. Okay, next, Tapapat.
Yes. 6010751383. And my best experience internet speed was about 1 gigabit per second. It was fiber optic at my friend's office.
Yeah, another free ride. Another free internet. That's pretty good. Thank you. Okay, next, Warit. Is Warit here?
60107531008. The best internet speed I got is from LAN cable at my house, and it's very stable.
Thank you. Next, Thanapum.
621075084. My best internet connection I ever had is a LAN connection from my house. It's around 165 megabit per second. I think it's very stable for play game, watch the movie, and anything else. Thank you.
All right. Okay, we love our home, of course. At this. Thank you. Next, Kantanat.
5810753086. I think the best internet I used before, I think is my LAN connections because it's very stable for me. So thank you.
Thank you. Next, Patipan. Patipan not here. Okay. Next, Narapat.
ครับอาจารย์61107506632 I think in my opinion is Wi-Fi because it's more stable and it can allow multiple users to connect to it ครับผม
Thank you. Next, Pawan.
ครับผม 60107 and 5558 I think 4G is a stable signal. I can use when I go to other province in Thailand country.
Thank you. Next, Lasakon. Lasakon not here. Okay, so get back to Jerawin. Jerawin, are you ready?
Yes. My big experience is LAN cable because it's quite steady and stable and less lacking, and it's worldwide use.
All right, thank you. Is anybody else haven't show up yourself here this morning? Okay, so that's done. Thank you for the warm-up question. Okay, let's see our part here. Okay, why I asked you about the warm-up question about this, because I would like to relate that we have quite a number of choice of technology that we can choose from. Okay, so that's pretty good. But okay, if you can see the number of your friends here, okay, we have the mixed route things that we can choose from. But another thing that quite most of the choice is going to be go down to about two things, like the LAN cable, fiber optics cable, or Wi-Fi or the wireless internet. Okay, if we have the number of vote here, it's going to about the 2/3 here this morning. Okay, so why is that? Because behind the wireless LAN, behind the LAN cable, okay, or the broadband internet cable now these days, most of us that we have in the Thailand right now is the fiber optics. Okay, so it's a pretty good that we have here, and actually it's one of the most reliable technology of the internet. Okay, why I say that? Because all the core of the network itself, okay, right now this moment, okay, with the technology, the country that we passing through all the traffic or the network, we using all the fiber optics mostly. Okay, yes, we have some satellite, but if we have looking how percentage that we use on the fiber optics compared to satellite, fiber optics gonna be win all around always. Okay, why we need to choose that? Okay, we're gonna discuss on this, and we're gonna show some where the things had been happen. Okay, I'm gonna show the technology that we have the communication on this. Okay, I share that on the Microsoft team as well. Okay, just in case you would like to have look or revise that. Okay, I start by the telephone. Okay, why the telephone? Because the telephone is one of the communication around here. Okay, and if you look it on this, I believe that it's gonna be quite the diagram. Yes, I mean how this is work. I rather would like to show you back even further. Okay, by to the old days. Okay, and you're gonna say, what does it mean? Okay, the telephone is one of the, let's say, the first version 1.0 of the communication that we have, okay, on this day. And if I rather share another photo here, so you might even see how old that we have right here. Okay, I show that. Okay. Just look on the picture around here. Okay, this is the telephone exchange. So back to the old days. Okay, if you would like to call someone, okay, they don't have the wireless one. Okay, they always have the wire. That is the first version. So you have the telephone. Try to think the telephone. You hand it up. Okay. I mean, I don't have the telephone right now to show you the real one, right? Oh, okay. Use my hand instead. That. Third. Can be the telephone. Okay, and I'm gonna say, okay, hi, blah blah blah. Okay, now you're gonna like type in the number and then calling. Back to the old days. Okay, they don't have the computer to organize that. They don't have the digital system. Everything is on the analog. Okay, all the things here is being happen by they have the speaker and the microphone. Okay. The speaker is where we put on the ear so we can hear. Okay, the microphone is where we put near the mouth. So when we speak, the other side, when we're talking, they can hear us. Okay, so you just look at the telephone. It's not that complicated at all. The microphone is a microphone. Yes, it's a microphone, just like we're talking, so they hear on the speaker. And the speaker on our side is actually from the microphone from the one that we're talking with. So simple as that. And connect here with the wire. And they become the telephone. It's just straightforward like that. We connect one microphone from one person to the speaker of another person. Well, when we're talking, they have the microphone and then connect to the speaker with me. So that they become telephone. Ta-ta is a genius. I mean, like, they don't have that before until like some people think about this and they come up. But to be the telephone as a telephone that they should be, I mean, we're not always talking with only one person all the times. We would like to call that person. Sometimes we're gonna call A, and then we're gonna call B, and gonna call you. Okay, it's like that. Okay, so they must able to switch. Okay, that who I can call. Okay, and this is the exchange. So they need the wiring system to connect me to the other. Okay. Nowadays, of course, it's going to be the computer, it's going to be the digital system to switching all through other things. The first version is this, the picture that I show you. So if you would like to call someone, okay, you just lift up, okay, the telephone itself, and instead that you're going to type in the number or set, you talk it with the operator. This is the person, the operator you need to talk. I would like to speak with Mr. A, please. Okay, something like that. So the operator will get you. Okay, that is going to be the one wiring, like that she carry of that, and plug that into the one that who you want to call. So that they're going to connect the microphone to the speaker of another side and connect the microphone of another side to our speaker. Is that they're working quite simple as that. But you see how the mess is going to be happen here, even here. Okay, how many telephone number that they can handle? Okay, at that time. Okay, the most is going to be like 1,000, which is going to be quite complicated already because you can see they're going to have 1,000 lines on here when they call to you. As you are the operators, okay, someone would like to call up, ring up to the operator, and operator pick up. Okay, I want to talk to number 1, 2, 3, 4. So you switch up it and get another one. I want to talk to number 17779. So I need to plug all the things. People have the capacity, have the limitation, of course. So yep, one day they're becoming a lot more, and then we need to organize it. That's gonna be the end era of the full of the human people, all the things is working. Back to a little bit of the telephone is working. Okay, so it is not like the wireless, it's not everything, but they're coming better. Okay, when we come to our telephone line right now, okay, although we don't using the telephone that much these days because we have the mobile phone, the cell phone, even we have like the IP phone as well. Okay, many people using the IP phone these days. Okay, and I check from the other class as well. Okay, but the point is they're gonna have the telephone line that they still have hanging all around, I think, around your house. Okay, and that telephone line here, actually what they have is this. They're gonna have the two wiring, and with the telephone itself, thinking like the coil telephone that you're using before, in like back to when you are just a little shy. Okay, on the public telephone itself, they're gonna using on this system. So they have two wire connect to the microphone, two wire connect to the speaker, but very good design at that point in terms of the technology that they have. They have 4 wire to 2 wire, and then 2 wire connect to the exchange that we saw at that before. Okay, how is it thing is gonna be happening when we typing the number? Okay, because we want to make it faster, instead that we're gonna pick up the phone and I'm gonna calling someone. They have the pattern when we typing the number. Okay, so you're gonna call number like 111112. Okay, we're gonna order the pizza. Okay, when we press number 1 here, they're gonna have the frequency that they're gonna send. So they're sending the sound, the noise. Okay, like that is 697 hertz. And here number 1, they're gonna send 2 signal. Okay, this hertz, okay, the frequency to the line of the telephone. Number 2, they send this hertz, okay, and number 3, okay, with this, okay, and with this itself, okay. So that's what we have here. We done, okay. The exchange that we turn into the computer and digital later on, that's what we do. Actually, is pretty good. Okay, so yep, we got it. All right. From that, what we have in our telephone line, because it's not turned to the digital right away, they have the analog signal, which is look like this. But at that time, we still need to use the internet, okay? And we need to convert the computer signal like this, 10110 like that, to the telephone line. What they could do then, using the modulation. Okay, what is a modulation? Can you say this? Number 1, number 0, number 1. Okay, the modulation that we need to send as an analog term itself. Okay, they have several ways. For the first way that we can do is ASK. A is stand for amplitude. Okay, so you see that number 1 is pretty high wave, where number 0 is low wave. High wave, where number 1. Okay, and 0, low wave, low wave. What else we can do? They have several ways. Okay, another way is FSK, where F is stand for frequency. Okay, so number 1, you have frequency like this, how tight in one block, that is frequency. Number 0, you see a lot of wave, which is tighter. Okay, where number 1 is becoming not that tight again. Okay, so what I like to show you here is, when the computer, okay, would like to send the binary signal from the computer along the way on the telephone line, on the communication way, they need to change, they need to translate to the signal, which they have several things. The important is, okay, they need to have the equipment to changing the computer to the medium signal, like telephone, fiber optics, or anything. Okay, what we need to have is called modem. Okay, what is modem doing? Modem is actually from the 2 words. Okay, it's modulation and demodulation. So modulation, it means that you need to convert the computer signal, okay, to the signal in the medium, like that. Demodulation is when the receiver receives that signal, they convert back to the computer signal 101110. Yep, so modem, it need to have along the way that any technology that we have right now, you have the fiber optics at home most of the place here around. Okay, and yes, in the fiber optics, they're gonna have the light that we're gonna see pretty soon after this, and then they're gonna transmitting the light signal all along together here. Okay, what we're gonna do, okay, we need to have the modem. Okay, and sometimes that you're gonna heard something like modem router at home. So that's why that we need this, because if we have just the fiber optics at home, you cannot plug it right away to your computer. It's not working. It's not working at all, because the signal in the fiber optics is not exactly the same as how the computer is working. In the fiber optic, it's going to be some signal here, okay, where computer is going to be 10110. So they need some equipment to translate that, and that is the modem. But now instead we build in a lot of things, the modem and router and wireless LAN all together, most of the things that we're going to have around here. So when we have the fiber optic plugs into that, we can connect the internet just like the Wi-Fi, later on the LAN cable to our things as well. And that is the modem do it. So if you can see the technology that we have here quite fast and stable here right now, they have become passing through a lot of technology around here. Okay. So from this, I would like to show you a short clip of this. Hang on. When the telephone, the analog, okay, turn to the digital, but we need equipment to working like the modem itself. Okay, what I would like you to have a quick look here is about the fiber optics. That it's a technology that give us the most stable, reliable, just like we have get just from the warm-up question this morning. Okay, just have a look of that together. Okay, so this clip is doing quite good in show how the fiber optics is work. Fiber optics, we know that it has been originally created by the glass, and we transmitted the light, and the light need to be transmitted in the cable along the way, including the internet that we have across the ocean. Okay, gonna be thousands of kilometers. Okay. So we have wondering how like this technology could work, and this clip is showing quite well how the light and the cable that it could be carry the light of that along the way. Okay, so just have watch that. It's about 5 minutes and it's pretty good one.
I find this a fascinating object. It's a fiber optic cable for a stereo. If I shine this laser pointer down the cable, it guides the light out the other end. These cables are used to connect our world today and are capable of transmitting information across countries and oceans. But first, let me show you how it works. I have a bucket that I've modified with a window in front. And on the other side, I put a stopper in this hole right here. I have a bottle of propylene glycol with just a little bit of creamer in it. A ring stand. And of course, a laser pointer. Now, keep your eye on this plug when I turn out the lights. That's wonderful. The light follows the liquid flow all the way to the bucket. Amazing. It does this because of total internal reflection. As the light enters the stream, it is reflected as soon as it hits the interface between air and liquid. You can see here the first reflection, and then the second, and the third. This occurs because there's a difference between the index of refraction of the guide material, here propylene glycol, and the outside, air in this case. Recall that any time light strikes a surface, it can either be absorbed by the material, reflected from it, or pass into and through it. The latter we call refraction. It's easier to see from a top view. Reflection and refraction can happen at the same time, but if a light ray hits the surface at an angle greater than the critical angle, it will be completely reflected and not refracted. For this propylene glycol and air system, as long as a beam hits the surface at an angle greater than 44.35 degrees, measured from the normal, it will propagate down the stream via total internal reflection. To create this same effect in an optical fiber, engineers create a core of glass, usually pure silicon dioxide, and an outside layer called cladding, which they also typically make from silicon dioxide, but with bits of boron or germanium to decrease its index of refraction. A 1% difference is enough to make a fiber work. To make such a long, thin piece of glass, engineers heat a large glass preform, Its center is the pure core glass and the outside the cladding. They then draw or pull a fiber by winding the melt onto a wheel at speeds up to 1,600 meters per second. Typically, these drawing towers are several stories tall. The height allows the fiber to cool before being wound onto a drum. One of the greatest engineering achievements was the first ocean-spanning fiber optic cable. Called TAT-8, it extended from Tuckerton, New Jersey, following the ocean floor over 3,500 miles until branching out to Whitmuth, England, and Ponmarsh, France. Engineers designed the cable carefully to survive on the ocean floor. At its center lies the core. Less than 1/10 of an inch in diameter, it contains 6 optical fibers wrapped around a central steel wire. They embedded this in an elastomer to cushion the fibers, surrounded it with steel strands, and then sealed it inside a copper cylinder to protect it from water. The final cable was less than 1 inch in diameter, yet it could handle some 40,000 simultaneous phone calls. The essence of how they send information through a fiber optic cable is very simple. I could have a prearranged signal with someone at the other end. Perhaps we'll use Morse code, and I just block the laser so that the person at that end sees flashes that communicate a message. To transmit an analog signal like voice from a phone call along the cable, engineers use pulse code modulation. We take an analog signal and cut it up into sections and then approximate the wave's loudness or amplitude as best we can. We want to make this a digital signal, which means discrete values of loudness and not just any value. For example, I'll use 4 bits, which means I have 16 possible values for the loudness. So the first 4 sections of the signal could be approximated by about 10, 12, 14, and 15. We then take each section and convert its amplitude to a series of ones and zeros. The first bar of value 10, when encoded, becomes 1, 0, 1, 0. We can do this for each section of the curve. Now, instead of looking at the green waveform or even the blue bars, we can think of the signal as a series of ones and zeros organized by time. And it is that sequence that we send through a fiber optic cable, a flash for a 1 and nothing for a 0. Of course, the exact method of encoding is known at the receiving end, so it is a trivial matter to decipher the message. Now, you may be wondering how a laser pulse can travel nearly 4,000 miles across the ocean. It doesn't without some help because the light will escape from the sides of the fibers. Look back at our propylene stream. Here's how the light attenuates as it travels. You can see here a narrow beam in the bucket that broadens a bit when it enters the stream. And then after the first bounce, the beam leaves even broader than it entered. That's because the interface with the air is uneven and the rays that make up the beam strike at slightly different angles. When that beam makes its second reflection, those individual rays diverge even more until by the time it reaches the third bounce, many of the rays are no longer at the critical angle and can exit from the sides of the stream. Here it happens in a few inches, but in a cable like TAT-8, the signal travels a stunning 50 kilometers before it needs to be amplified. Absolutely amazing. I'm Bill Hammack, the Engineer Guy.
All right, okay. So, it's quite cool how the show is working, but of course in the real world, if you have the fiber optics at home, you can have like quite a small thin cable and all the thing here is working inside that. So that's pretty good, isn't it? All right, okay. So now we're gonna move on to the first task here today. Okay, today we have 3 things that we need to do. Okay, 1 group task, 1 individual task, okay, and 1 assignment that I need to start it to give it to you. Okay, so the first task here this morning. Okay, I'm gonna let you to do in group tasks. Okay, so we're gonna do the breakout room as well. Okay, so they're gonna have 4 groups. Okay, but before doing that, okay, let me give you the task. The task is this. Okay, last week we're doing about like the packet, all the things, how they're working, which one that we should do with the cellular and the mobile phone itself, and we're testing on that. Now we're gonna coming down to quite a user, but hopefully we're gonna understand more because we're looking down how the technology of a lot of internet is working, how the cellular is working, how the broadband, including the fiber optics, which is one of the most reliable here that we should have, but of course depend on the location, depends on how the company is applied to that. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna let you each group, okay, to do some research and survey around, okay, what is the internet package that we can choose around here in Thailand, okay, and I need you to try to survey and look around as much as possible. Group it up. Okay, what is the tie that we have? What is the price? What did you get? Okay, and at the end, in each group, I would like you to debate. Okay, in your group. Okay, which one is the best effective? Okay, of the internet package. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, it means that the effective that I'm gonna rather let you to debate in your group is not always the cheapest one is gonna be good, but another way around, if you're paying the most expensive, sometimes we not gonna really get use of that. It's gonna be wasted as well. Of course, we need to find the balance in terms of what technology that we should have, what price that we should pay, and what that we get. Okay, so about the three things here, you need to balance all of that and choose the best one in your group. Okay, and share. So once the time's up, I'm gonna call back to our main class here. Let you to share with the class here, and we're gonna see here. Sometimes we even got the better package later on this day as well. Okay, so I write down the task, group task. Okay, you need to survey, okay, and collect the internet package in Thailand. Okay, as much as possible. Okay, then grouping in the technology term. So like this kind of technology should be grouped up because they have several company that they have selling the internet package with the similar technology. Okay, so you group it up. Okay, grouping in the similar technology, and then debate in your group to choose the best internet package that is the most effective. Of course, the effective word will be quite not really quality that you cannot touch. So yep, that's why it's gonna be the open discussion from your group. So if you need to discuss in your group, tell us the reason, okay, that why you choose that. It's not always gonna be right, correct or wrong, but how you become into the most effective that you choose is gonna be the most important. Okay, and then please share. Then prepare to present and share your work here. Okay, Tung. Okay, I post that. So group task, you need to survey and collect the internet package, okay, in Thailand as much as possible. Okay, so what technology that they use, what they're gonna provide for us, what is the cost of that? Okay, then grouping these things in the similar technology. So you can have group. Debate in your group to choose the best internet package that is the most effective. So the idea, of course, you need to choose the technology first. And once you come down to the technology, you're going to look down how they're effective and what is the cost that they're going to charge for us. Yes, you need to quite a lot of factor to debate of that. And once they're ready, okay, you prepare all the information. Make sure that write down in the document as well, okay, and come down to the one that you chosen, okay, of that, the one that is chosen, okay. Put it down in the document. And when we come here, just have a quick present show of that, okay, and submit in the Microsoft Teams as well. Okay. Don't forget that when we come to the presentation, of course, your group might have one person to present that. It's okay, but another member in that group need to turn on the camera as well. And you need to write down the name and ID of your member in that document as well when you submit in the Microsoft Teams. Again, if your friend not contribute, not help, not show up, don't write down the name. Okay, That is a contribution that I really would like everyone to contribute. That's the main point. Okay, I don't really just want the conflict to have of that later on. Just help each other. If your friend don't help, don't put the name in. Simpler as that. Go straight forward. All right. Okay. Any question here so far before I bring you into the breakout room? Oh yeah, the time. I'm gonna let you to do about 30 minutes plus 10 minutes if you would like to take a break after that. Okay, so now it's about 10:20. So come back at 11 o'clock sharp. Okay. Any question before I bring out to the breakout room? Because once bring out to the breakout room, you need to do the work then. All right. Okay. If so good. Okay. See you at 11 o'clock with come back to presentation and your work. Okay, seconds, they bring you to the breakout room.
เดี๋ยวทำเป็นตารางนะทันแล้วเนี่ย
Need your back. You're back in the main room.
Okay, wait a few seconds and I'm gonna let you share what you have in your group. Okay. If you're closing your room, give me 1 sec. The Microsoft Teams takes some time. Okay, let a few seconds. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, just share what you have in your hands right now and what is your best choice that you have. Okay, just let's see each group. Okay, group number 1. Kantat Thanapat Pawan Patarini and Nanapat. Okay, so please, group number 1, share your thought, please. Make sure that all the members need to turn on the camera as well, although just the presenter could be 1 or 2 person. Okay, and when you're ready, just share yours. Yep, so good.
Hello everyone. Today we will represent about the home internet that we may save your cost and the best choice. So as you can see on the screen, in the first T3 broadband, we have the one gigabyte per sec and 100 megabit per sec in only 590 baht per month. And we have another option in the one gigabyte per sec and 300 megabit per sec in 500. And we move to the AIS. We have only 500 upload and 500 upload. And two, we have same 500 download and 500 upload. About more about around 600 baht. And we move to the TOT. In TOT, we have 1 gigabyte per second for upload and 200 megabit per no 1 gigabyte for download and 200 for upload in the 590 baht. And it's in the cat internet we have about 100 for upload and 200 for download in 590. As you can see on the on the screen, we think the best choice that we will select is about this one because it have 1 gigabyte per second for download and 300 per upload, and it's only cost about 590 baht. Then we will move to this one. From all the band in the picture at the same speed is 1000 per upload and 300 per download. Pivot band Giga TV package is the best efficiency and worthy for students who want high-speed internet and movie package because most people choose to download later than upload. That's it. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you for group number 1. So, yep. Can we move to group number 2, please? Alvin, Thanapum, Jirawin, Warit, and Julachit.
เดี๋ยวพี่เซนสักครู่นะครับ อันนี้อาจารย์เห็นใช่ไหมครับผม
Yep, see that.
Okay. First we compare about 5G internet of another company in Thailand. As the technology we choose to test the internet is a 5G package of the 3 telecommunication band, which are AIS, True, and DTAC. Okay, we compare each package with the same price range around 1,000 to 1,200 around here. It's a start package of 5G. Okay, let's see first. First is a True. Did you see the True in the middle package is 1,200 around here. They have, you can call 300 minutes for free and 5G 1 gigabit per second and unlimited. Yes, but next is AIS. AIS, the package 5G is 1,200, the same as the True, and you got free calling in the same in the AIS member, and 5G is maximum is 1 gigabit per second. It's the same like a True, but in the True you can call 350 minutes, but in AIS you can call only 100 minutes. Yes, and the last is a DTAC. The DTAC don't has any 5G. They claim to 5G, but in the maximum speed it's not the 5G. It's this member 1,099 baht. You can call 700 minutes in the country and only 42 megabit per second for internet. Okay, then we in the 3 part you can see the True is the best, right? Because this is the same price at the AIS, but they can got them more calling time. Actually, when you see this picture, you will see the AIS got a many contract and more hertz from country more than True. And actually we got a net speed test from many people in Bangkok. They test around Siam Paragon, BTS, and Chulalongkorn University. Around there, the most people got AIS is better than True, more than maybe 300 or 400 megabit per second. And then it's the last is from contact from VC. The AIS got the most contact. And then all of this, the best one that we choose is AIS because the stable connection and more frequency. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your idea here. Okay, group number 3. Napasakon, Narapat, Hasakorn and Vorawat, your turn.
Okay. Ajahn, can you see my screen? Yeah.
Yep, so good.
Okay, so my team has a reserve for 4 brands. First one is AS, number 2 TOT, and number 3 True Broadband, and number 4 is the True. Okay. As you can see, first one AS confirmed that they have 1 gigabit, and the signal is strong, and it around the house. So the package of this one is 1 gigabit and 1 gigabit download and upload for 500 megabit per second, and they give us a 2 router in the package. So the next one is the TOT. The TOT, they confirm that the system that they use is a fiber optic 100%, and the net speed is around 250 to 1 gigabit per second. For this one, they will give 1 router per package, and the next one, True Broadband has the 4 options to choose. First one, 1 gigabit and 1 gigabit download and 100 megabit download upload. Sorry, and the next one is 1 gigabit download and 500 megabit upload, and the third one is a 1 gigabit download and 700 megabit upload, and the last one is 1 gigabit download and 1 gigabit upload. As you can see, the price is how can I say? It's not much expensive, and it's something that valuable and suitable. That's it. Okay, and the last one is the True. For True, had the 3 options. First one, 1 gigabit speed with a 200 megabit upload, which it had a True ID box, and you can watch the Premier League also in the package. And the next option is a 1 gigabit download and 200 megabit upload. This one also has a True ID box and Premier League for HD, and also the owner can call to another, but the other doesn't need to pay the cost for the cash. Okay, that's it. And the last one is the 1 gigabit download and 500 megabit upload. This one also a free call 60 minutes, and also had a 280 box and Premier Football HD channel, and also they give a SIM card that have a 4G signal, include 10 gigabytes for free. And from a discussion in the team, we choose AS network because the price seem is suitable, and for the detail, they said their signal is stable for all area in Thailand, and as you can see, they include the 2 router in one promotion, which is suitable for a house that has a 2 floor, and that we should for this package. Thank you for the attention.
Thank you. So I thought that you're gonna choose a Premier League at first. No other reason, Premier League. No, just kidding. Okay, thank you for sharing for us. Okay, last group. Okay, Tapapat, Oparat and Siwan. Okay, your turn.
Okay, so the presentation going to divide into two parts for the mobile internet package and the broadband internet package. And my part is for the broadband. So I choose to compare 4 major internet service provider, which is AIS Fiber, True Online, 3BB Internet, and TOT. And for an like easier picture to easy like comparison, I pick the package with the same speed. So I pick the download speed to be 1000 megabit per second. So as you can see in the table, we can say that TOT has the best package because you got the 1000 megabit per second download and 200 megabit per second upload, and you have to pay about 590 baht per month. Like it has the same price as the 3BB, but the 3BB you get just 100 megabit per second for upload. Yeah, but however, you can get a lot cheaper package than this if you don't need that much speed. Like if you don't need 1000 megabit per second, yeah, you can have a lot better, cheaper package.
And for the mobile internet package, so what we found, the Thunder 199 from TOT is the best value for your money. It got the unlimited max speed, but up to your location, just for 199 per month. Yes.
Okay, yep, got that. All right, okay. Thank you for your group for sharing. Okay, so make sure that you just finish your document and submit under the post, and I share it to everyone as well. Okay, so that's task number 1 for today, and then we're gonna move on to the task number 2. We have 3 things to finish. Okay, but the last thing is a group assignment that you need to prepare, so not much that we need to do, but okay, what we need to do another things here now is individual tasks. What I'm gonna ask everyone to do is, because we have look around the technology, okay, we look around the package that you have already. What I like everyone to look is what in your home or your place that you're staying right now, use it. Okay, so it's because we have quite a good idea from 4 group all together. Okay, so you're probably gonna try to apply that to yourself. What about internet package that you're using right now? Is that good already, or should we improve on that in some things? So the first question, okay, so they have 2 questions on this. This is individual task. Okay, make sure I write down as well. So have a look. Individual task. Okay. First one. Okay. What is your internet package? Okay, what is your current internet package? Okay. Compare to our class sharing. So it means the one that we just finished. Okay, that's the first one. Second one, okay, I would like you to have take a picture of your internet equipment in your house. Okay, and can it be improved? Okay. Share your work here. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna share. So, yep, I post that. They have 2 things. Okay, the first part is related to the one that we just finished. What is your current internet package? Okay, someone gonna know that immediately. Someone you're probably gonna look on the bill or something that, what is my package? I can't even remember. Okay. Okay, so compared to the class sharing that we just finished, what do you think? Is that like Good enough? Should we change? Something like that. Okay, just quick share of that. And second one, okay, take a picture of your internet equipment in your house and can it be improved? Okay, I'm gonna share example. Okay, this is from another task, so yeah, but it's gonna be some idea. Okay, so the equipment that relate. Okay, that is me. Okay, so for example, you're using the laptop, you're using the wireless one, okay, connect to the wireless modem router, okay, and they're gonna have the wire to outside, that is coaxial or the fiber optics. It depends on what your internet at home is, okay, and you have to take a picture of that, put that into the diagram so you can see actually how internet at home, that your internet at home is currently is. And yes, what do you think on yourself? Just like, should I change that or improve that? Because work from home, I mean, not just work from home, but internet technology is going to be important since like COVID-19 is like disrupt all the things. So we need that. Okay, so yes, that is 2 tasks. Any question here? So first task, you need to check your internet package that you're using right now, and yes, compare to our class sharing here. Okay, what do you think? Good enough? Should you change? Second one, take a picture of your equipment that you're using for the internet. Okay, from the end source like the computer, laptop, smartphone, depends on what you use it. Okay, and put that into, look around. Okay, from that to that to that to that. Okay, of course I'm not gonna asking you to take a photo of internet exchange, okay, that is out of the home. Okay, but looking around here, for example, like this that I show on the screen. Okay, and should we improve something on that? That's another question. So 2 questions here. Any question for now? So I'm gonna let you to do that because you need to probably looking on the view, you need to walking, taking a picture as well. Okay, if no question for now, okay, so just prepare all this, okay, and once that we come back, okay, just briefly on yourself, because it's quite important that we have shared other. Okay, some people might think your internet at home is pretty good already, but when looking on your friend's house, it's probably, hey, that is pretty cool, and we need to be improved on that later on. Or like, you probably think my internet at home with the equipment is pretty bad, okay, but looking around, and this is not that bad, something like that. So that's why we need to share each other in the class is important. All right, okay, 2 questions for now. No question. Okay, now 11:23. So come back. Oh, sorry for that. Come back for at 12 o'clock. Come back at 12 o'clock sharp. Okay. And once that briefly, just sharing picture, and you just mention one thing. Okay, what you're gonna share or not share, or you happy with that. Okay. But in the full diagram picture and all the things answer put in the document that you need to submit later on. Okay. You've got it. Okay, see you at 12 o'clock. Okay.
อาจารย์ครับ
Yes, yes.
อาจารย์เราขออีกทีได้ไหมครับว่าต้องทำอะไรบ้างไม่ชัวร์ครับเมื่อกี้ได้ยินไม่ชัดเจนเท่าไหร่ครับอาจารย์
Okay, just look in the task in the Microsoft team to get that. Okay, they have two questions. First one, what is your current internet package? So yep, you need to look what is your internet package now, what you're using, and compare to our class sharing. Okay, so we have the four ideas, but compare that your current package compared to the class sharing. What do you think your package is like? Should we improve? It's okay, or you like better than the class looking as well? Okay, first one. Second one, take a picture of your internet equipment, just like the one that I shared, okay? And look from the computer, laptop, and device until finish for the whole things in the house. And is there any part that you can improve? Got it?
ครับอาจารย์ขอถามเป็นภาษาไทยนะครับ ก็คือ
English
อัน
English
แรก
English native English. We are in the
the
record.
first one ครับ the first one is take the speed and compare with friends เหรอครับอาจารย์
Okay, because from the previous task, we decide which one it should be the best all-round internet package that we should use, right? But now I would like to for you look on your house on your current internet package that you use it. How that your current internet package compared to the one that in your group has been discussed. It's like similar to each other. Should your internet package at home should be improved, or your internet package at home it's even better?
แล้วand then where we to share ครับ teacher
So you need to prepare in the document, and when we finish, I'm gonna let you just sharing 1 or 2 minutes. But at the end, you need to submit under the post, just like the group task as well.
like a group task but in fact it's individual right
Yeah, but now in individual, correct.
And do I need to do Microsoft Word for this one teacher
Yep, of course. You need to show your task in that as well. That's evidence for your mark.
Okay. Teacher and what how many friends or any friend like I talk to my friend three people so can I compare only 3 people teacher
No, this task is individual task, so you need to do it by yourself.
Yeah, I mean the first one that you told me that I need to compare with our friends that package.
Oh, it's from your group work before that you done, right? So just compare to that. The one that we just finished presenting. You got it?
I got it. The present today, right, teacher? Just finished today, right?
Yes, that we just choose the internet package before, right? And we on the group task, I asked you to survey and compare it and choose the best one, right? But now that is from the group idea, the class idea, right? Now I asking what is you currently actually use it compared to that one. How is that good, bad, or better in terms of that?
Okay, okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. If all good, yep.
ครับ Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, okay, now it's our turn. Okay, let's see what you have. Okay, again, just a quick share what you have here. Okay, so we can see how the things get going, and it's gonna be a share knowledge among us as well. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you a turn on the alphabet here, okay, in the Microsoft team. Okay, so start with A, Alvin. Okay, please share your, thank you. So Alvin gonna be Ang, and then Jirawin, Julajit, okay, on the alphabet. So Alvin, your turn, please. Just briefly, okay, what you have.
Do we have to share the screen?
Yep, if you have the picture of device now, please share as well.
So explain internet package is so I didn't use any Wi-Fi or fiber optic, but right now I am using mobile network. So I have two mobile carrier network. The one is DTAC and another is AIS. So both of these is come with speed of 8 megabit per second and 100 megabit per second.
Okay, so just a quick question. Now, do you happy with that?
So compared to the thing that we present here is very slow.
So, but you actually happy with that, or you?
Again, please.
All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. Next person. Please.
Hello. Can I share my screen? Yes. For me, I use internet from my mobile phone. I buy the unlimited package. It's only 10 megabytes per second from DTAC. But I see that there's a lot of packages in there's a lot of group sharing. Personally, I think I don't need to change my package because it is quite enough to attend online classes, and then I don't use it for like gaming or streaming. I just use sometimes like watch movies and social media. So this is pretty enough for me. So this is the way that I use. I share hotspot, personal hotspot from my mobile phone to computer and iPad. If I can improve, then I just want to buy some faster internet, faster speed. Yeah, that is the way that I use the internet. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Next, Jirawin, please.
Yes. For my current package is two online with a download speed 85 and up megabit per second and upload 91 megabit per second by testing. For this case, I think it's enough for working and watching or playing some internet. But if you want to streaming or playing online game that you need a stable connection, is I think it's quite not good in this area. So I'm able to change the package or changing internet broadband. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Next, Julajit, please. Did you talk something?
I'm sorry, teacher. I forgot to open my my internet price is now I paid 699 baht with the speed 500/500 megabit per sec, but I test and now I got only 228 megabit per sec, but nowadays 500/500 megabit per sec, the price is only 599 baht, so now I paid more expensive than the nowadays about 100 baht ครับ my internet is two internet ครับ and the second one this my router and cable. I mostly I use Wi-Fi, so I have only one LAN. The LAN is going to my daddy TV ครับ and my router is up to date ครับ just up to date, so the speed is quite good ครับ
All right. Okay. Thank you.
thank you
Next การถนัด
คุณครับ So my current broadband packet is about AS 50 megabit per second. I think it's comfortable for me, but it's a free Wi-Fi for me because I live in dormitory. I don't know the actual price is, so I think it can improve my router, but I need to turn it back when out of contract of my dormitory. So I think it's enough for me for using 50 megabit per second for download. Is enough for me. So thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Of course, if I got free one, then it can be going to be good. Okay. Next, please, Nanapat.
Yes. Did you see something?
Yep, I see.
Oh, oh. แป๊บนึงนะคะ เห็นไหมคะ
Yep, all good.
The current internet package that I use is max speed 60.99 baht per month for 50 gigabyte. Because I just came to stay here, so I didn't set the router yet, but maybe I just use the home internet package that my group discussion in the previous exercise, like free broadband Giga TV. Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Next, Napasakon.
สักครู่นะคะ Okay, my Wi-Fi internet I use TOT fiber 300 baht per month and my download is 295 and upload is 50. And if compare with internet package, my internet is very economical price that have dependency unstable internet problem, but is still working. And this is how internet connect. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. I think every house needs to be looking how the cable need to be hanging. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Next, Narapat, please.
เดี๋ยวขอแชร์แป๊บครับขึ้นไหมครับอาจารย์
I see something, but not sure what is it.
This is at my home because I stay at my dad at my dad business, so it has a 2 router. The one is for the TOT router and another one is a 3BB router. For the TOT router is about 1 gigabit download, but it's only 500 megabyte download. But for the 3BB is both 1 gigabit download and upload for 1 gigabit, and it have internal repeater Wi-Fi, so it can repeat and cover all the areas at my dad. And another reason is because the Wi-Fi router is stay at the Wi-Fi room, so the signal is not going out as good as it can, so it need to have a repeater. ขอบคุณครับ
All right. Okay. Thank you. Screen is a little bit shuffled, but that's okay. Gonna ask you something anyway. Okay. Thank you. Next, Pantrini, please.
Yes, a minute, please. Do you see my screen?
Yep. That's
okay. My current internet package is through Giga Smart Plus with 1 gigabyte per sec and download and 500 megabit per sec. It have a top up, so it look like more speed than other package. But in my current place where I use the Wi-Fi, my laptop is quite unstable and easily disconnected. Because I think it's because I'm further away from the router and I have many people in my house using the internet. So to improve, I think I should get more access point for the Wi-Fi or changing my location from where I am. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Prantipan, please.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet. All right. If you cannot work with that, it's all right. Just try to figure it out later, but just share what you have. But can you?
My device now is iPad, and I'm use my internet from my hotspot from iPhone. Because I'm stay here only COVID, so I just set the Wi-Fi yet, and my internet is from DTAC, and my speed is 100 Mbps, and more usage. My I use internet for work and listen music from YouTube. Club.
Hey, I see your screen right now. That's it. Thank you.
Okay.
That's part one. Okay, next part one. Part one. Yep. Okay. Oh. Okay. You talking something?
ขอโทษครับผมลืมเปิดไมค์ ผมผิด
Start again.
Okay. My router is TrueMove. It's a maybe old version. Internet packet is about 100 megabits per 30 or 25. I'm not sure. It's an old version. And sometimes maybe when I go out, I usually use my iPhone hotspot to work or anything to learn to. Okay. ครับอันนี้นี่ครับ This is how look like at my router.
Okay. So you happy with that so far?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Can we move on to the next person, please? Paul Pratt, please. Thank you.
ครับเดี๋ยวแชร์สกรีนmy current package is from AIS broadband package with download speed of 50 megabit per second and the upload speed 20 megabit per second. As for the monthly fee, I pay like 499 baht per month, and I think compared to from the previous work, this price is quite cheap, but the speed is very low. I think maybe because I have used this package for like 6 years already, and I didn't change the package, so the speed is very low. And here is my router. To improve the internet to make it more stable, I connect the LAN cable from my computer to the router, so I don't feel any problem with it when I play game or watching movie. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. But I'm not so sure. Like, can you like check with the call center? Like, you can upgrade the performance with the same price, something like that. Have you tried that before?
I haven't tried yet, but I think I will find it.
It should be worth because we see a lot of package here today. All right. Thank you. Next, Asasi one.
โอเคค่ะสักครู่นะคะOkay. เห็นใช่ไหมคะค่ะก็ so I don't know my house broadband internet package so I will compare my 4G mobile internet package instead so I'm using เบาๆ699 baht from True and it is 8 megabit per second unlimited however after I watched our presentation I realized that I can pay a lot cheaper and True has another package called Special Unlimited Plus which is 10 megabit per second unlimited and it's only 349 baht per month so yeah I feel like I need to change my package right now and yeah and this is how my the broadband internet at my house connected and I'm using notebook to study so I'm using Wi-Fi from the router ประมาณนี้ค่ะ
Thank you. I'm glad that we can improve something on that. Thank you. Okay, next, Thanapat, please.
ผมใช่ไหมครับอาจารย์
Yes.
Can you see? Can you see my screen right?
Yep, so good.
The internet that I use in my condo is two speed fiber. It's about 599 and but I already get the speed test at 139. I don't use LAN. One LAN is connect in the TV, but I use the wireless PCI adapter, which is this one, for my PC to study. Thank you.
Thank you. I rather recommend that you probably check it or maybe like contact them to improve the speed if possible.
Okay.
Thank you. Next, Thanapoom, please.
Okay. Did you see my work, right, teacher?
Yep.
Okay. My internet package I use is a fiber AIS fiber 399 baht per month, and upload 200 megabit and download is the same. As you see, we have a two router. First is a little one, is a router. I think it's a from generate fiber signal to modem. I think that it just think it. And did you see? And in the bigger one is a wireless modem wireless, and the LAN cable to my computer here in the room, and we have another LAN to downstairs and connect to the hub again and go to TV, another computer, anything else. Yes, but my internet is around 227 download from the website test. I think it's maybe my internet is better than my package because I have outside the house in the front of my home. My house is the first one of the signal. It's not separate to another one. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's pretty good. Don't touch on that. We have you good, right? Thank you. Okay, next, Thapapa, please.
Okay.
You okay, Thapapa? Hello. Thapapat, are you still there? No. Thapapat, are you gone? We have nothing from you. Okay, Tapapat, I'm gonna get back to you. I did not get any response. Can we get Vorawat, please?
Okay. Okay. For my current internet package at my home, I use the T-Broadband package, but I do not remember what package it is because this is old now. But my internet speed is maximum at 1 gigabit per second. But right now I just get about 200 to 300 megabit per second. So so this is my router at my home. For the LAN cable, I connect with the access point to make the signal from the router become stronger and make it secure around the house. And to improve my network, I think I need to change a new version of the router of the 3-broadband for the better receiving module. Thank you.
Thank you. Just a hint. Sometime, like if you're using quite a long time and they got a new version, sometime I did call to the call center and then they suggest like you mentioned something like the problem and they're gonna replace a new one and they're gonna be the new version. That could be another way as well.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Free of charge. Thank you. Next, Warit.
คู่นะครับ
Okay.
So my current package of the internet is AS Fiber with a speed of the download of 1 gigabit per second and upload 250 megabit per second. That's cost around 750 baht, 750 baht per month. Compared to the class, I think the speed is okay, but the price is more expensive compared to the T-Broadband package. And to improve my internet, I think I should change the router to the updated one and using the LAN to connect my laptop to instead of Wi-Fi. Thank you.
Thank you. Can we get back to the Tapapats again? You working?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Can you see mine?
Yep, so good.
Okay, so my current internet package is 1 gigabit and for download and 200 megabits for upload from TLT, and I think it is enough for me to use in my daily life. And I think the only thing I need to improve is my router modem. Maybe it could help for the stability. Just that.
So the Mi Wi-Fi router Pro, you got that yet, or you would like to have?
I'm using.
Is it good or not? I would like to know from the real experience.
Not that good, I think.
All right. Okay. So sometimes not that stable that you mentioned.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Actually, we're gonna have one last task, but I'm gonna let you to decide as well. Okay. Next week we're gonna have the assignment to launch it for you. So what I'm gonna make it to you is just planning to have a group. Okay. So next week we're gonna have assign the assignment, but what I gonna let you to decide now to prepare your group. Okay. Which is a maximum 5 people. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and yep, depends on yourself. Okay, and yep, that's gonna be done for today. Thank you for you have very good work on this. Make sure that if you have something to help on yourself, I believe it's gonna be a good chance for you as well. So yep, thank you for everyone. See you next week. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank
Enjoy
you
your
ครับ teacher
thank you
ครับ
สวัสดีครับ
อาจารย์ครับ